Welcome back to Moto Market Explorer. Today we're looking at 15 classic motorcycles for sale right now. Real vintage bikes with real prices, currently on the US market. Number 1. 1974 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead, $6,500, Dallas, Georgia. This 1974 Shovelhead is an interesting hybrid build, often referred to as an FXFLH, blending elements of both FX and FLH platforms. Built years ago by well-known local builder Ron Higgins for Max Paris, this bike carries genuine regional history rather than being a recent trend build. Mechanically, it runs, rides, and stops as it should, with recent maintenance including a new battery, tires, tubes, plugs, fluids, and ignition components. While it's not a concourse restoration, this Shovelhead represents an honest, rideable vintage Harley with personality. The seller notes no major issues, but also points out it would benefit from a winter refresh or detailing session, perfect for someone who enjoys hands-on ownership. It's being sold with a bill of sale only, which is common for older custom Harleys in certain states, and something buyers should factor into their plans. Overall, this is a solid entry point into classic Shovelhead ownership at a reasonable price. Two. 1983 Honda Silverwing, $3,200, Austin, Texas. The 1983 Honda Silverwing 650 is one of those underappreciated classics that quietly delivers comfort, reliability, and long-distance usability. Produced for a relatively short period, this model has developed a following among riders who value smooth power delivery and Honda's early touring engineering. With just over 27,000 miles, this example is well within its usable lifespan. According to the seller, the bike was meticulously maintained by the previous owner, and it comes with a clean, valid title, an important plus. These Silverwings are known for their durability, relaxed riding position, and stable highway manners. Minor cosmetic wear is expected at this age, but mechanically, this appears to be a solid, honest touring bike that could be ridden regularly or preserved as a unique slice of early 80s Honda history. Three. 1971 Triumph Tiger 650, $3,800, Bunnell, Florida. This 1971 Triumph Tiger stands out thanks to long-term ownership and originality. Having remained with the same owner for approximately 40 years, this bike represents the kind of stewardship collectors appreciate. It remains largely original, clean, and mechanically sound, which is becoming increasingly rare for British twins of this era. The Tiger offers a more road-oriented personality compared to the Bonneville, with a reputation for smooth torque and classic British character. With around 23,000 miles, it's well used but not worn out, making it ideal for someone who wants to ride rather than just display. For buyers seeking a classic British motorcycle that hasn't been over-modified, this Tiger is a strong candidate. Four. 1971 Yamaha R5, $2,250, Greenwood, South Carolina. The Yamaha R5 is a key chapter in two-stroke street bike history, serving as the predecessor to the legendary RD series. This 1971 example is all original and was reportedly running well when parked in 2009. Since then, it hasn't been started, but the engine remains free with good compression, an encouraging sign for revival. With a title in hand and overall originality intact, this R5 is ideal for a careful recommissioning rather than a full restoration. These bikes are lightweight, quick for their size, and increasingly collectible. For enthusiasts who appreciate classic two-stroke character and simplicity, this Yamaha offers strong value at its current price. 5. 1974 BMW R90/6, $6,500, Smyrna, Georgia. BMW's R90/6 is known for blending durability, smoothness, and touring comfort. This 1974 example has been described as well-sorted, having started as a lightly neglected project before being brought back into enjoyable condition. While the mileage is technically unknown, the odometer was reset to 30,000 miles during ownership. The R90/6 offers shaft drive reliability, solid highway manners, and timeless German design. It's a bike that rewards regular use and simple maintenance rather than constant tuning. For riders looking to enter vintage BMW ownership without chasing rare parts or fragile engineering, this example represents a practical and appealing option. 6. 1981 Kawasaki 440 LTD, $800, Niceville, Florida. At under $1,000, this 1981 Kawasaki 440 LTD is positioned as an affordable beginner or project bike. Styled in a cafe-inspired direction, it reportedly ran well previously, but now needs a wiring harness and some cosmetic attention. Mechanically, these small displacement Kawasaki's are known for being forgiving and easy to work on. This bike makes sense for someone learning vintage motorcycle maintenance or building their first custom on a budget. With lightweight handling and approachable power, the 440 LTD remains one of the more user-friendly classics from the early 1980s. '7. 1973 Penton Berkshire 100, $1,400, Waxahachie, Texas. Penton motorcycles occupy a special place in American off-road history, blending European engineering with U.S. distribution. This 1973 Berkshire 100 is currently non-running, with a locked engine and missing a few components, but it remains mostly complete. For collectors or vintage dirt bike enthusiasts, this is a winter restoration candidate with increasing historical value. Pentons are becoming harder to find, especially in restorable condition. While not a turnkey ride, this bike offers an opportunity to preserve an important piece of off-road racing heritage. Number 8. 1976 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide, $9,200, Fayetteville, Arkansas. The 1976 Electra Glide represents classic American touring in its purest form. Originally a Liberty edition, this bike has received numerous new parts over time, with the seller emphasizing its strong running condition. Shovelhead-powered touring bikes like this deliver a distinct riding experience that modern machines simply can't replicate. Large, comfortable, and built for long distances, this Electra Glide appeals to riders who value character over speed. While exact details on modifications aren't fully listed, its running condition and price point make it a compelling option for vintage Harley touring fans. '9. 1979 Suzuki GS750, $1,800, Fayetteville, Arkansas. This cafe-style GS750 offers strong performance at a very approachable price. Suzuki's GS series is known for reliability and smooth inline-4 power, and this example reportedly runs well, though it has been sitting for several months. Equipped with a Vance and Hines exhaust, it leans toward the custom side while remaining usable. With a carb clean and basic servicing, this could be a fast, enjoyable vintage rider without a major investment, ideal for someone who wants performance and classic styling in one package. (10) 1982 Harley-Davidson FXR, $6,500, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. The FXR platform has earned a reputation as one of Harley-Davidson's best handling frames. This 1982 FXR features a 5-speed transmission, dry clutch, and saddleman seat, making it both functional and comfortable. Described as being in great shape and fun to ride, this FXR also comes with extra parts, including apes and riser bushings. Whether kept stock or lightly customized, FXRs remain highly desirable among riders who value performance-focused Harley design. (11) 1977 Yamaha RD400, $6,000, Willow Park, Texas. The RD400 is legendary among two-stroke fans, and this custom example takes things further with a flat-track-inspired build. Featuring professional fabrication, fresh engine internals, new carbs, custom paint, and DG pipes, this bike blends classic performance with modern craftsmanship. It's described as strong-running, reliable, and attention-grabbing, exactly what RD fans look for. This is less of a museum piece and more of a high-quality rider that celebrates Yamaha's two-stroke legacy in a bold way. (12) 1973 BMW R75, $5,400, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Nicknamed the Silver Bullet by the seller, this 1973 BMW R75 is presented as a ready-to-ride vintage tourer. With a toaster tank, new paint, new mufflers, a new clutch, and fresh fluids, it balances visual appeal with mechanical readiness. At around 70,000 miles, this bike reflects BMW's reputation for longevity. It's a strong option for someone who wants to ride vintage regularly rather than treat it as a garage ornament. Number 13. 1975 Honda GL1000, $2,500, Joplin, Missouri. As the first generation of the Goldwing, the 1975 GL1000 represents the foundation of Honda's touring dominance. This example is being sold as is, making it a candidate for either revival or restoration. Even in non-perfect condition, early Goldwings remain desirable for their smooth engines and long-distance comfort. For buyers willing to invest some time, this could become a reliable vintage tourer once again. 14. 1976 BMW R90/6, $4,200, Homosassa, Florida. This R90/6 stands out as a well-preserved garage find that has already received professional attention. Carburetors have been rebuilt and balanced, the tank relined, and new tires installed, all handled by a respected BMW specialist. With everything original and road-ready, this bike appeals to purists who value untouched condition. It's a strong example of why BMW airheads continue to attract loyal riders decades later. #15. 1971 Honda CB500 $4,000, Katy, Texas. Rounding out the list is a fully restored 1971 CB500 This bike has received extensive mechanical and cosmetic work, including a top-end rebuild, carb rebuild, suspension service, fresh paint, and numerous new components throughout. It starts easily, runs strong, and is ready for weekend rides or bike shows. For someone wanting a classic Japanese four-cylinder with modern reliability and vintage style, this CB500 represents excellent value. That's today's list of classic motorcycles for sale. Subscribe to Moto Market Explorer for more real listings, real prices, and real vintage bikes every week.